In the beginning, long before coins or paper money existed, human beings relied on simple exchange. In small villages and early civilizations, people traded goods directly. A farmer might exchange grain for tools, while a shepherd might trade wool for food. This system, known as barter, worked for a time, but it carried a fundamental problem. Both sides had to want what the other offered. As societies grew more complex, the need for a more efficient system became clear. Around 3000 BCE, early forms of money began to appear in places like Mesopotamia. Silver and barley were used as standardized units of value, allowing trade to expand beyond simple exchanges. This marked the first step toward organized finance. Centuries later, metal coins transformed economies. In ancient Lydia, around the 7th century BCE, the first stamped coins were introduced. These coins carried official marks, guaranteeing their value and making trade easier and more trustworthy. Soon, powerful empires such as Rome adopted coinage, spreading financial systems across vast territories. With the fall of ancient empires, financial systems evolved again. During the Middle Ages, merchants and traders needed safer ways to move wealth across long distances. Carrying gold was dangerous, so early banking systems emerged. In cities like Florence and Venice, merchants developed bills of exchange, allowing money to be transferred without physical coins. This innovation laid the foundation for modern banking. The Renaissance brought a new era of financial sophistication. Banking families built networks across Europe, financing trade, exploration, and even governments. Money was no longer just a medium of exchange, it became a tool of power and influence. Then came the age of exploration. As ships sailed across oceans, new trade routes connected continents. Wealth flowed from the Americas, Africa, and Asia into Europe, fueling economic expansion. Stock exchanges began to appear, where investors could buy shares in trading companies. For the first time, ordinary individuals could invest and share in the risks and rewards of global trade. The Industrial Revolution in the 18th and 19th centuries changed everything. Factories, machines, and railways required massive investment. Banks grew larger, financial markets expanded, and capitalism took root. Money became deeply tied to production, labor, and innovation. In the 20th century, finance entered the modern age. Governments created central banks to manage economies, control inflation, and stabilize currencies. Global institutions were formed to regulate international trade and financial cooperation. At the same time, stock markets became symbols of economic strength and volatility. With the rise of computers and the internet, finance transformed once again. Digital transactions replaced physical cash, and markets became interconnected across the globe. A decision made in one country could instantly affect economies worldwide. Today, finance continues to evolve. Cryptocurrencies, digital banking, and artificial intelligence are reshaping how people interact with money. Yet at its core, finance remains what it has always been, a system built to manage value, facilitate trade, and connect human ambition across time and space. From simple barter to complex global markets, the history of finance is not just a story of money, it is the story of human progress, trust, and the constant search for better ways to build and share prosperity.